winding the mental gears and recalling the game. It was an 8-7 toward W7M versus Santos. So one that really could have gone either way.
Oh, okay. I thought Fantasy was going to get Panico there, but he managed to return the shots pretty well. It was him who was in closer, but he's right behind the corner. No. You can see the barrel of his gun as well. That's such a shame. Just off of the screen for him. Solar windows last time. There didn't seem to be too much of a deterrent before. A nice trade coming out from Rare.
Getting himself involved nice and early. These two teams are hella aggressive. Fantasy, what a shot!
Come up behind them.
Ooh, it's a good shot from Guy on to Rare as he's going to make things a little bit easier here. But there's still a lot of work left to do. Lender and Fantasy are going to be able to take down the final two players. And what traded Miracle now in the clutch. 1 versus 2. He finds Mav. The plant still going down as the timer hits 0. He's got plenty of time. Draws for the shotgun to guarantee it. Miracle. 1 versus 2 clutch and a disable.
Goal here. Big window control attempted to be held by Guy, but Rare throws the C4 to 3 players of W7M from moving into Solar themselves. But Miracle right there too with the SMG-11. Beautiful shots from him.
Furia are circling him like sharks. He's going to be rare to find that final kill. Peeking out there, and thank you very much. But W7M worried about the flank. Losing Guy early was not going to be ideal, but the flank isn't going to be pressured too badly. Lender going to be able to find Soul Survivor upstairs. He had the vertical angles, but he didn't have a great drone. GDN taking advantage of the Claymore that had already gone, and well, he's able to hob himself out and take down Miracle. Rare looking to get both the attackers are a little bit of a distance away right now, but just got caught looking, and it's going to be a shotgun engagement eventually. Fantasy's going to find the down and finish. Panico finds one.
It's not such an issue here. Herds trying to thread the needle. Fantasy once
get
again
themselves in here. They know there's a couple of players inside a bar stock. Guy gonna find some success. Highs has found himself down as well. The push into site now has to come, and it's gonna come through the back. Held from Plant is gonna be successful. Miracle, can you land the final kill? No, it's gonna be Fantasy. Plant and a kill to close things out there for Furia. Miracle, what an entrance.
It seemed that every single time he got kills, it wasn't just one. It always came in multiples, and he didn't.
Somewhat iffy at the minute, and I think that's maybe the best way to put it. They're not hot, they're not cold, they're a little bit in between. No, really popped off in the past couple of weeks, and well, this time opening kill going to go in Alamau's favor.
Into the final 30 seconds now. There he goes. Straight as he vaults over. He can't quite get the second one. On the flank. There's one in spiral stairs as well. He'll also be killed. And that means Sexy K can go for the plant, but not if Lagonis has anything to say about it.
Well, Palu might find himself a triple here, but it's likely going to be impactless as that plant can be denied all day by Lagonis. Down. There is a chance that it could stick. Kills are going to start to fly as well. Alamau will be successful in taking down PSK, but the plant balcony is able to shut down Alamau. Can he find that final frag? No, it's going to be Lagonis instead. Sexy Kate will be taken down as the plant was being attempted yet again. Neskin, he's now making a rotation in through as well. The diffuser hasn't been recovered.
Sights didn't successfully hold a post plant. Now, there are a lot of players down in the basement, or I suppose there was
there, but Lagonis thinks better of it. Goes for the drop and actually initially gets pushed. Moringa, what are you on? He's just going to drop and find that kill. It's another C4. To PSK, a C4 could do the business here, but Palu, one of the best in the business on the cover. She's got to come out with that information. Going to go for the C4 toss. I think it's going to do the job. Yes, it is. Sexy Cake was so low, it didn't really matter. 2 C4s do remain for Liquid. 25 seconds left. Nesk on a bit of a rotation. Finds himself 2. No, he actually gets Levy as well. We just switch off at the last second. The kill comes in onto the attempted plant. Neski drops the hatch and finds the 4th. What a round from Nesk.
Oh my god.
Angle or a clean way in. The site has now been regained. Alamau's going to push through, find Sexy Kate before getting traded 1-for-1. Kills can now. Neski's got some information here, but can he make good on it? The answer is no. Lagonis, what a big round from him. He's able to find that final. Give them a really big swing here. Levy could find himself 1 and will, but is very quickly 1 versus 4. Everybody knows where he is going to be, although he is doing a good job of breaking these down. Picks off Palu there. The glimpse of PSK, but it was only ever going to be just that. PSK there. Nice little angle being held.
Yeah, you're gonna die. Nesk can't quite get KDS though. Suddenly the tables are turned there, and it's being incredibly tentative here, knowing full well that all those angles are being held. And of course, it was only a matter of time before one of them was taken. I believe that's KDS at the end, who finally
will try and stick it. 1 versus 3. Only going to be a matter of time until he gets swung, and there it comes. Nesk drops himself down the hatch and finishes the job.
Tried it twice, and eventually he's got to give up. Finally getting a kill onto KDS. It looks like he can go for it, but look how low in health he is at this point. Those Toxic Babe canisters could prove lethal, but I reckon he's going to be able to get it done.
Here, Lagonis has the diffusement 1 on the top floor. 2 kills coming on in now. Make it 3. This can an angle be found? The answer is going to be no. Oh, Liquid. How? Alamar comes off. The win.
They did a really good job in this game, I will say. I definitely was looking a lot to those two for the success. I just don't know if I still think that anymore. And I think this is probably one of the harder games to call as well. But this is just really...
Guys, I've got a strat. These are all things that are said before unfortunate events. But we do see a nade kill coming in onto extended here, and you've got to try and make it work. Redux, he moves through. He's able to take Live down and drop the underneath on the alibi. He's got a shred of health. Not even going to get through the first engagement. Resets there.
Back off as Perez gets downed.
3 versus 2 now. There's still enough time remaining here for Black Dragons to start to try and get the plant down, and with only Redux alive, it's going to be increasingly more difficult. The flank being held.
Quite find anything, and instead Live is going to find Falls and Lukid as well. A couple kills come back in return, but it takes barely any time for Black Dragons to finally finish up the kills onto MIBR. One of which was
trophy window. It's actually going to be upstairs in bathroom where the first couple of engagements take place, though. Patoxy, he's going to be able to shut down Felipox as Perez in. Look at him go. People are just thrown. Removes the drone for a time. If he wins this engagement, he might have a chance, but no, Patoxy just trundles in a little bit of time, especially with resets his position. He does find a little bit of damage there as well. The Toxic Babe canister, he's only going to need that. Isn't going to happen because he's on the attack, but still, the final kill comes in there. Lukid, elevated angle, little bit of intel. MIBR not taking any chances. Felipox being down as well isn't ideal. That Capital utility would have been very nice here, especially when the kills start to come through.
He's holding on to the bathroom, but he's not going to be overstepping anything. Lukid is probably doomed here. Yeah, he's doomed. Patiently. This is the thing with Perez and resets, is we talk about how aggressive they are, but they are really managed in it. Resets.
No one else is really doing all too much. Redux, he's actually going to push his way through. We'll find Perez. Patoxy trades back out. Redux now pushing through the bathroom. Live, he's going to be there in position to take that engagement. Final couple of kills go in Black Dragon's favor. What a performance.
That was an absolute decimation of MIBR, and that was for all the things like AVG defenses, both on something like the Aviator wall, but also up towards
the down player will be finished off. A further push on in as Hornetow picks himself up to Muzi. Next, going to deal a bit of chip damage to his teammate as well. Hornetow pushes on through the smoke. It's going to be a bloodbath. Ints eventually get the job done. Zach pushes on in. Almost teammates on.
Be sent in. Nice 2k for Zach. Pino and Psycho both to be taken down. And Muzi too. This is the second time.
No Toxic Babes left. It's going to be very difficult to do so. VNX is going to try and lock in that plant. Julio is left as the sole survivor. VNX with the swing there. He knew exactly what he was going for. He knew that the player was going to be inside of the scan. And the final one coming in, it is going to spot a couple of players out, but it isn't really going to do any good for Ints. Zach has to try and push on him, but eventually will be getting taken down by Muzi as well. The kills have traded to an equal 2 versus 2. Hornetow downed inside of the Vulcan shield, and the splash damage from that Muzi rounds, but how consistently can they rely on winning these gunfights? There we go. We get a bit of an answer. Pino, he's going to be able to find. And everybody seems to be falling. Julio coming out with the confident swing now as well. This could be a record round. Sorry, into study, but it doesn't really matter because the plant has started to go down. Pino, no, he's going to miss his shots. He will eventually find one. The diffuser was going down, and in amongst all of that...
Again, looking to clear down below. Do they know of Pino's location? I suppose the answer here is a resounding
that
no.
one back and responding. Now we're going to see a hop in come in. How does Hornetau get that kill? And the second onto Julio. And he knows that he's going to be getting pushed from multiple angles. Hornetau, what a round he has had. 3 kills. Julio's going to start to make his way on up. There's going to be a prone player. Hornetau eventually will be cut down. Julio desperate to get the job done here. He's slowly but surely getting pinched from both sides. It's going to be Zach to find that final kill. Ints continue a bit of a streak here against NIP.
I mean, they're looking good. There isn't really anyone dedicated to a defense there in Astro. Zach finally pushes up, and he might be able to find...
VNX is going to be able to find Pino. I'm not sure how he snuck past there. Kamikaze eventually gets taken on out as well as a brilliant crossfire was set up by Ints. Zach just lied in wait inside of that master bedroom, and he comes in to grab that final.
It's interesting to me that we're not really seeing a dedicated clear from NIP. Look, if you leave drunk...
Push on through. There's going to be some Toxic Babe canisters that go in, but it's going to be a C4 from VNX that does the damage. Hornetau as well. A nice long angle there. Julio, the next to fall. To beat NIP yet again here, the same way they did inside of stage 1. Psycho, he's going to find one onto VNX. Looking to move on through. He doesn't have a great deal of time to work with. Vitz, he's going to be the player to find the final kill. Vertical was being held. Multiple crossfires established there. Ints, what a performance.
To really their stomping grounds and stomped them into the ground. No, it was a really good game from Ints, and nice to see.